Welcome to Bon Appetit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. Today I'm going to try my hand at some ricotta spinach meatballs, because we went to a restaurant last week that had them, and I'm going to make them better. This is actually going to be a really simple recipe, so I'm going to start by introducing our ingredients. Here I have the large container of ricotta available at the grocery store, and I have strained it through a cheesecloth for well over 45 minutes, and I would keep coming back to it and tightening the bundle of cheesecloth at the top and just keep tightening the knot until I got a lot of moisture out of it. So you want this to be as dry as you can possibly get it. I have also sauteed some fresh spinach with some garlic and a little bit of olive oil with salt and black pepper, and that I have also run through a cheesecloth in order to drain it to the driest consistency I can get it to, and then I chopped it. That's going to be a real nice fine spinach. I have 1 egg, I have fresh chopped parsley, some fresh shredded parmesan, and about 1.5 cups of homemade breadcrumbs. Yeah, that was the hardest part so far, making the breadcrumbs. And I probably won't even use this many breadcrumbs. So we're going to start by combining most of our wet ingredients first. And maybe about 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm going to do this in 3 stages. I'm going to mix these all together a little. Then I'm going to add the egg. Then I'm going to add the breadcrumbs. This is going to be delightful. Alright, with all those mixed together, so now I'm at the point where I'm about to add some breadcrumbs. But before I do that, I've got some fresh chopped garlic that I was saving for the sauce. I'm just going to put about 1.5 tablespoons of that in there. We'll split it this time. I know I cooked the spinach in garlic, a little saute, but I want that fresh garlic in there for the little more zing. Zing. So that was about 1 full cup of breadcrumbs. I'm going to work this in. See what kind of texture we're dealing with. Okay, see, that's not dry enough to roll up with, so I'm going to go ahead and add the other 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. With the addition of that extra, probably another 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, you'll see how your mixture is no longer sticking to the bowl, which means if you're lucky, it'll no longer stick to your hands. So this looks pretty uniform to me. I'm going to start making balls. Now that our mixture is ready, it's time to tell a joke. Hey, Carrie.
Yes.
What is a beaver's favorite cheese?
I don't know.
A dam.
That's cute.
Dutch cheese. Alright, so a pro tip that I learned researching this was to lightly oil your hands before you jump into your mixture. So we're looking for, I don't know, a little bit larger than silver dollar size. What do you think here?
Sure.
Nice ball size right there. Let's see how many we get out of this product.
Okay.
Our spinach and ricotta balls are ready to be cooked. All we need to do is create a sauce to lower them into. So the base of our sauce tonight, as usual, is going to be palmy chopped tomatoes. So I've got 2 containers of this ready to go. Down here, I actually kept the moisture that I squeezed out of the ricotta cheese. So I'm going to add this at the last minute with the sauce, just to add it a nice creamy consistency. And I also reserved all the juice from that sauteed spinach. So this is a nice oily mix with a very strong spinach and garlic flavor. I still have the rest of that chopped garlic we mentioned earlier and some fresh basil as well. I'm going to use maybe about 1/2 teaspoon of this crushed red pepper and even less, just a pinch or 2 of cinnamon to keep the acidity out of the tomatoes. I'm going to start building that sauce behind us, and we'll catch up with you when the balls are ready to go in. garlic in there. And another thing about those palmy tomatoes is that there's just tomatoes. You gotta add salt. I love it. It's like unsalted butter, but it's tomatoes. If that makes any sense to somebody out there, got it. Somebody out there is picking. Post in the comments if you're picking up what I'm putting down about the unsalted tomatoes. Carrie, I know you're picking up on it.
Mm-hmm. Less ingredients, the better.
Speaking of what you're putting down. Hey, Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between a meatball and a meteor?
Okay.
One's meteor.
Good. That's good.
Spinach garlic oil. Love it. Love that. Why not? Seriously, just that much cracked red pepper. I'd say that was half a teaspoon. And only just a few pinches of that cinnamon, so. So check this out. I've brought all of those ingredients to a nice little simmer. Everyone's marrying well. They're all getting along. You can see no one's trying to jump out of the pool. And now I'm going to add that cheese-rich I'm going to add the leftover liquid from straining that cheese down. What was it? I guess that was whey. Separate the curds from the whey, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So once that's and that added, you see how that added a nice pinkish tinge to our sauce, and that is also going to help cut down the acidity of these tomatoes. I know I made 16 balls, but between the two of us tonight. We're going to eat about 8, and then I'm going to put the rest into Ziploc bags in the freezer. So you just want to tuck those little ones in like this. Okay, I'll do 10. Okay, I'll do 10. So I'm going to leave this over a medium-high heat until it comes back to a boil. And I'm going to put it on low. I'm going to put it on low to medium heat and apply this lid. So once that gets to a whirl. And another key is to make sure that everyone's covered up in sauce. You want them all fully covered. Alright. Time has come. I'm just going to pop a lid on those. Lower the heat to a simmer. I'm going to let them cook under the lid for 15 minutes, and then for 5 more minutes I'm going to cook them uncovered to reduce some of that sauce. So we'll see you in about 15 minutes.
Oh.
Hey Carrie,
Yes.
where do meatballs live?
I don't know.
In the spaghetto. Of course.
I'll live there.
Shh, the ricotta balls are sleeping. Let's wake them ricotta balls up. Alright, check this out. So we have these hard-boiled spinach. Just making a mess. Effort. And ricotta balls. So you see, you'll know you've succeeded with your breadcrumb ratio when they don't boil apart in the boil. So they go in. Spoon with the hole in the bottom. And of course, bring that Parmesan back out. A small grater. Just put a little layer, little cheesy snow. What do you think of that? These ricotta balls can be used as a side for any family gathering. As you see, my recipe made 16. We've just cooked about 10 of them, and I'm going to take a bite for y'all right now. Let's go into this one right here. Are you filming that? So you see, got some melted stringiness of the mozzarella still in there. while they're hot. That is really good. That is melt in your mouth. Deliciousness. You can taste every layer of flavor that we built into there. Between the garlic sauteed spinach in the balls, complementing the ricotta cheese, to the red pepper flakes in the sauce, in the tomato sauce. This is just outstanding. Put these on the side of any pasta, or you could even use this recipe as a main. So thanks, as always, for joining us on Bon Appetit. Please hit like, do subscribe, leave any recipes you'd like to see us make in the future in the comments below, and God bless. What's the matter with you? We ready to start this thing, Bun?
Yes!
Are you going to
I'm hungry.
film at the things that I point at?
Sure do.
You know what? You can cut and just go play with the cat if you want.
No.
I'll replace you with a broomstick and some duct tape.
What?
Nothing.
I'm glad I recorded that.
Witness.
Witness.
Hey, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
What kind of cheese is a favorite kind of... Hey, Carrie.
Wah, wah.
Hey, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
What's a beaver's favorite? Did you see that?
I'll say it, don't spray it. Although I bet
Hey.
chefs spray it.
They spray them. Anyway, in my experience, spray a lot of it. You ready? Are we
I'm
on?
filming.
Oh, sweet. So, our spinach, ricotta, parmesan, parsley, salt, pepper, nutmeg balls. That's every breadcrumbs. Our easy 9-ingredient. So our balls are our cheese dumplings. The base of my sauce tonight, as always, is. So I'm going to get that sauce started behind us, and we'll catch up to you in just. And once that sauce, I'm going to start building that sauce behind us, and once it's up to, I'm going to start building that. I'm going to open a bottle or two of wine real quick.
That
And
might help though.
double, toil and trouble, cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. Wait, it's not Halloween anymore. Okay. Zooby Dooby Doo. The cat gets a new name every 12 hours. And he's been alive for 5 months, so that's a lot. Trust me, people, it's a lot of.
He needs at least 9.
All right, so we're back. Hey, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
On a musical note, I love Elvis Presley.
Me too.
So do you remember that song he wrote about where meatballs live?
Uh-uh.
In the spaghetto.
Oh my gosh.
In the spaghetto, and mama cried.
I don't. Is that
Right.
true? No.
All right, speaking of balls. Balls are done.
Wait.
Careful,
okay.
they're sleeping. Shh, the balls are sleeping. And for filmmaking purposes, this one gets a little hat. Bless you.
Thank you.
Entschuldigung, Sie bitte. Aber wohin sind deine Papiere? Wohin sind deine Papiere?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was ready to talk to the camera. I was thinking of something to say directly.
I'm hungry. I
This
mean, I can't wait.